You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
6:47, we kick off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with breaking news. Police are blocking roads around a crime scene in southwest Atlanta.
Ariana Maniz has been on the scene for about an hour now. Ariana, what are you hearing from police out there?
Well, police tell us that they've been here since a little before 3 a.m. after they got a call about a possible standoff and reports of gunshots going off. And this is the scene behind me. We're seeing a few officers pull off from the scene since we've been here within the last hour. But as you mentioned, streets are blocked off with crime scene tape. And this is not too far from Sullivan Hills Middle School. And police I spoke to say they're still trying to figure out exactly what's happening. They're really focusing on a home at the intersection of Langston Avenue and Catherwood. The Fulton County Sheriff's Office is assisting APD here on the scene. And when I spoke to that officer, he can only confirm that they're still investigating exactly what's happening. In the meantime, they do have roads blocked off, just to be aware if you do live in this area. And police say they're also still trying to work to possibly get a warrant to continue their investigation here once again at the intersection of Langston Avenue and Catherwood. Now, we will remain on the scene and continue to pass along those updates as we get them from Atlanta Police. Back to you.
Thanks, Ariana. This morning, there is now a federal lawsuit in a violent arrest that went viral out of Paulding County. Overnight, we got our hands on the civil rights lawsuit filed by Tyler Canaris. You see him in the video being handcuffed before he's body slammed by former deputy Michael McMaster. In the lawsuit, Canaris is suing that former deputy and sheriff. He says his Fourth Amendment rights were violated and that he had to get surgery after the encounter last March. When we previously spoke to his attorneys, they said Canaris was left with $75,000 in medical bills. The situation started after the deputy says Canaris matched the description of someone they said was breaking into cars. Canaris denied this, saying he was just on his way to work. After the incident, he did face a charge for not obeying the deputy. This morning, there is relief for thousands of people.
And all this relief is coming right now for people in Georgia's film industry. While you were sleeping, there was an agreement in the writer's strike. As the clock struck 12:01 a.m., the nearly 5-month writer's strike officially came to an end with a 3-year deal. It includes pay raises, better benefits, protections against being replaced with artificial intelligence, and longer employment terms. The deal now goes to union members for a vote. In the meantime, writers can return to work today. And that was a look at your top headline.
Chesley, we're going to have to feel the sunshine on the inside today, I guess.
And you got plenty of it. Both of you beautiful smiles right there. Make somebody else's day by smiling at them. Yeah, we're going to have plenty of clouds on the outside today. We do have a few sprinkles left over this morning. Isolated at best. Areas of drizzle. That's all you're going to see from this. We've been monitoring it so far this morning. Had a few moderate pockets up there to the north over toward, well, actually north of Roswell. And now south of Roswell, we got a few sprinkles there. But that's about it. I mean, this is not much to write home about at all. And I don't think we're going to see much in the way of rain. But you will see those clouds out there. And you will feel the wind out of the east today. It will be a bit gusty at times, especially by this afternoon, getting up to about the 20-mile-per-hour range as far as gusts are concerned. Actual winds anywhere between 10 and 15 miles per hour. So it will be a breezy afternoon for us today, along with the coolness of the air. Now we're starting off on the mile side. You see 60s just about everywhere you look. McDonough at 67, Locust Grove the same, 68 in Covington, 65 degrees in Noonan, Fayetteville, you're at 67 degrees, 65 Powder Springs, Hiram at 66 over in Paulding County, 63, a little cool spot there in northern Carroll County over toward Temple, right along I-20 there. And then a little further over to the east coast of the city, we got 69 degrees in Tucker, Roswell the same, 69 in the city of Atlanta, 68 over into East Point at the current hour. Grab your umbrella. That's what Fido's reminding you of, because we have that slight chance for an isolated shower or two. 77 degrees will be our afternoon high temperature for today. I think the bulk of the rain will stay in the central and southern portions of the state. Got a stationary front that will start to sink a little bit further down to the south. High pressure up here to the far north will control our winds today out of the east, which will allow that wedge to set up. What that means is that cool air damming up against the mountains will be the case for us. It forms clouds over us, a dreary looking day with the areas of drizzle that will be around. I'll be off and on through the day today. Maybe a few breaks in the clouds. That's all we'll muster up. Notice how the model breaks down the clouds for tomorrow morning. I think there'll still be a few clouds around. It won't be until later on in the afternoon that we'll see partly sunny skies, and then we'll hold on to that as we head into Friday as well, and temperatures will start to warm up by then. So tomorrow near 80, we'll say 79 degrees for the high temperature on your Thursday. By Friday, 83 under partly sunny skies, mostly sunny skies as we head through the upcoming weekend. Saturday and Sunday, you got double digits back on the wazometer. Temperatures will be in the low 80s, and we'll hold it right there as we head into the work week next week.
Your 11 minutes of nonstop news this morning. We're learning more details about the death of an inmate at the Fulton County Jail.
Monte Stinson was found in his cell just before midnight on July 31st. He is now one of 10 detainees to die in the past 8 months in the custody of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. An attorney hired by the Stinson family says the medical examiner listed the 40-year-old's death as natural. Heart disease, an underlying condition. Now they also say he had minor blunt force trauma to his head. They take issue with the sheriff, saying Stinson didn't get the medical help he needed. This morning we're hearing from local advocates.
We know you didn't do it, Sheriff, but it happened, under your watch. And the blood is on his hands. Why inmates are beating on the doors trying to get another inmate help when you all should have nurses and guards that should be taking care of that responsibility.
The family says Stinson complained to jail staff of severe stomach and chest pains leading up to his death. Stinson was locked up for 299 days on a second-degree burglary charge.
All new this morning, a former local high school football standout has been suspended from the Alabama football program after hitting a security guard following a game Saturday night. You may have seen this video in your social media feed showing Jacob Freeman after their loss at Florida A&M. He hits him right in the face. He was arguing with a fan, and that's when the security guard tried to intervene. Freeman was arrested and later released. Freeman is a transfer from Georgia State and played football at Callaway High School near LaGrange.
This morning there is big news and savings on the way for homeowners in the city of South Fulton. They will soon see property taxes go down. The city approved a slimmed down budget of $204 million. Another big part of this year's budget is increasing the minimum wage. It would be $20 an hour for all city employees.
Former president and Georgia native Jimmy Carter now just days away from turning 99. The celebration planned for this weekend changing up a little bit. The Jimmy Carter Presidential Library announcing hours ago the celebration is moving from Carter's actual birthday on Sunday to Saturday. Admission for Saturday's celebrations is only 99 cents. So as you're raising a glass to the former president and humanitarian, you can also thank him for craft beer.
The man who famously removed all the alcohol from the White House is the same man who kickstarted the craft brewing industry as we know it today.
Little history lesson for you here. Many historians believe a bill Carter signed is what gave rise to the craft beer industry. In 1978, Carter signed H.R. 1337, which was a transportation bill. It had an amendment that legalized home brewing, something that had been illegal since Prohibition. To honor this bit of history, Creature Comforts Brewing in Athens is holding several events this week to toast to the former president. Tomorrow, they're going to debut 2 new beers, one called Beautiful Mosaic, named after one of Carter's famous quotes about America. The other is a stout that's infused with 40 pounds of peanuts from Plains. They're also honoring his humanitarian work on National Good Neighbor Day tomorrow. That is a day Carter commemorated during his presidency. They'll hold a service project in the tap room and play Carter trivia on the patio outside.
One of our other core values is the importance of leaving a legacy. And I would argue that there are few other people who have left quite the legacy as Jimmy and also Rosalind Carter. And because they have told such an extraordinary story with their life, we wanted to just do everything we can think of and lean into things that they have given to us, like our industry and like National Good Neighbor Day.
If you would like to wish the former president a happy birthday, you can sign his birthday card on the Carter Center website.
New this morning, the Atlanta Braves are 1 game closer to home field advantage. What a comeback win over the Chicago Cubs. So now they're only needing 1 more win to secure home field advantage through the National League Championship Series, 2 more to carry it through the World Series. So the Braves, they've got 5 games left, all at Truist Park to get it done. They take on the Cubs again tonight. First pitch, 7:20, just 1 game away, Chesley.
Winner, right there, winner, I'm telling you. We're looking at 73 degrees. By noon today, we'll have mostly cloudy skies out there. In fact, we'll hold on to the clouds for much of the day today. You may get a sliver of sunshine or 2. Slight chance for a shower begins this morning. We've seen a few of them out there. That will last through the day as well. Those easterly winds will pick up as well, up to 10 to 15 miles per hour, so a bit breezy this afternoon. By 6 o'clock, by the time you're driving home, temperatures right around 74 degrees.
Today, the Powerball jackpot just keeps growing and growing. Your next chance to win is tonight. The pot up to $835 million with a cash take-home value of about $390 million. The drawing is at 11 p.m., so you still have some time to play. Enter the office pool, get your own personal ticket on the side. I never have cash, so I never get a ticket.
Crash always has cash. Can you spot us?
Always, I got y'all
$2?
covered.
$2?
What you need, I got you.
Just one ticket.
I got you.
I need 3.
I got you.
That'll be better.